welcome to my channel Jmas India. Today I am giving you the C program about structures, C structures from CPL manual for Bachelor of Engineering students from VTU. Okay, first let us know what is the meaning of this structure. Okay, we know arrays which store all the elements of the same data type. Okay, integer type. We give a name a. Then we have pointer variables which points to the address of the values, okay, in the memory. And structures, these are the nothing but arrays type, but stores the data, different data type variables. Okay, different data types values it stores. That's why it is called a structure. It is other than arrays using the values of same data type. Okay, first we have to, while creating the C programming using these structures, we have to first define the structure, then declaration of the structure variable, then initialize the members and structure, and assessing members and structure. Okay, then first let us see the example. This is the struct. Okay, we are using the structures now, that's why we have to write struct, then tag name, then inside within the flower brackets we have to define the variables of different data type we can use. Okay, then after closing the flower bracket, we can define the structure variables which has the details of members of the structure. Okay, in the array case we use a word elements to its contents, but in the structure we use word members for all the contents of the structure. Okay, we have to declare them. This is the defining part and this is the declaration part. Okay, if we do not use tag name here, then we can put semicolon here, then we can define the structure variables. Okay, then okay, let us see the program for the student data, like USN, marks, name of the students. These are the members of the structure student type. Okay, in this we can use many students, S1, S2, S3, having these data, and values may be different also, no problem. First let us see the program with output. Okay, this is the program for student data using C structures. Okay, first header files, define string size. Okay, string size may be 30. Okay, type struct. Okay, this is the structure, these are the members of the structure. Character name 30 characters we can use. Character USN 11 characters we can use. This is the array. Okay, int marks, this is the data type, int marks. Okay, then student type, this is the declaration of the structure. Okay, this is the definition of the structure, definition of the structure variable, and this is the declaration of structure variable. Okay, then main part of the program starts from here. Student type, students 100 of this type declared here. student type 100 students we can use below, which these students have the data, different data with these members of the structure, that is variables. Okay, now int number of the students, how many number out of 100 we are using. Okay, then I denotes 0 1 2 3 4 5 like that. Okay, then double average is equal to 0 0.0. We are calculating the main purpose of this program is taking the details of students and totaling the marks and getting the average of marks and comparing with the result of each student and telling that which student has scored above the average and which student has scored below the average. Okay, now let us see. Initial value of average is 0. Okay, printf enter the number of students. This inputs, scanner inputs that. Printf enter the student details. Okay, for I is equal to 0, I is lesser than num I plus plus. Okay, for the students of number n starting from 0, 0th student, first student, second student till I lesser than number. Okay, total number of the student. Then after till getting this condition we go on incrementing number of the students. Okay, now we are entering the details. Printf name of the student, percentage s, student of I, printf name, enter the name. We have to enter the name by seeing this statement and it is accepted by this scanf statement. Percentages, for strings we use percentages, no ampersand, student I dot name. Okay, then printf usn like this and marks. Okay, then average of the student is equal to initial value of average is equal to not final value of average, initial value of average is equal to initial value of average. Okay, that is 0 here given in the first part itself, and average plus student I dot marks means total marks of the all the students we are using. Okay, plus 0, that is initial value of average is equal to value of average. Okay, close the bracket. Then average is equal to final value of average is equal to that calculated value of average divided by number of students. Okay, number of marks scored. Okay, then printf the average. For I is equal to 0, I is lesser than num I plus plus, printf the data of the students. Okay, name is this, usn, marks. If the student student marks is lesser than average, okay, printf the student has scored below average, else printf student has scored above average. Okay, now close the bracket, return 0, close the bracket. Okay, let us see the output now. Enter the number of students, 2 I have taken. Okay, enter the student details, 2 students details we have to enter here. Name ABC, USN 1KN 19 CS 036, marks 99. Name XYZ, USN 1KN 19 IS 036, marks 100. So make the total of these student marks. In the class, in a class we have considered there are only 2 students. Okay, then they have scored, one has scored 100, one has scored 99. Okay, now make total of this, total of the marks of the student of a class. Okay, it becomes 199. Okay, now find the average of it. Average of the two students. 199 divided by 2 is equal to 99.5 is the average. Okay, compare this average with the marks of each student and say that he has scored above average or below average. Okay, now student first ABC, student ABC has scored 99, student XYZ has scored 100. Okay, but the average marks is 99.5. Compare these marks. Student ABC's marks is 99, less than 99.5, that is average. Less than average he has scored, so this student has scored below average. And come to the result of XYZ student with this USN, he has scored 100. Compare this with the average marks. Okay, then he has scored more than average. Okay, 100 is greater than 99.5. Okay, that's why this student has scored above the average. This is the complete program about C structures, that is calculating the average of the students. This is the program with output. I hope you have understood. Thank you.